Okay, so um, I have no idea what happened. I record this video right now. I have it on two times the speed because I didn't record any of my voice. Like I I guess I didn't have the right mic uh, chosen, so I did all this work and I was like walking you guys through it and showing you around, showing what I was still working on, showing you what I had done, showing the issues I had with picking up plants. So, anyways, I didn't want to just delete this footage because it was a lot of that I was showing you. So, um, I'm just going to kind of walk you through what I was dealing with. So, on this one, I was just showing you how I could not pick up this plant. Like, I couldn't, it wouldn't click on it. It kept choosing the rails, the flooring, the ceiling, and stuff, but not the plant. And then how pretty that ivy is on the wall and the windows. So, yeah, so I kind of did my front porch. I wasn't sure if I liked all the plants, but it was still nice. And here I did like just like a little crafting area outside, and I put the chandelier like off to the left. I don't know if I'm gonna move that or not. Um, and I don't know what I'm doing there. I think I was trying to figure out how to remove the like the description of each item that my cursor's on, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I'm just turning on lights. And so this is like my little outside area for dining. And I like the way I had the bottles on the tables, kind of like, with weddings, and they put the little flowers in there. And so the dummies are like the little people, just like hanging out outside. And then I don't know what I'm going to do in that area. And then down there, I haven't finished. And I got lazy and just kind of threw stairs going all the way down to the bottom. So yeah, so that's kind of where I was on the build. I was just getting it set up. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep all the plants. I was just kind of messing around with the plants, but just I wanted to make it cozy. But I did like that outside eating area. So I think at this point I try to start building in the living area. Actually, I don't know where I'm going. um, and I was trying to put like what is it called? A wooden platform. The ones that you have to have wrapped around. Oh, this is what I was doing. I was trying to set the daytime, and I couldn't remember because I had done it once before, and I couldn't remember how I did it. And so I was doing set day, and it was asking for an integer. Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. But I wasn't sure what to put there. So eventually I figured it out, and I'd use a console commands. Um, so, because I didn't want to build in the dark, because it's so hard to see. Um, but yeah, I had a wooden platform, and I was trying to set it up. And I know a lot of people put it on the redwood trees, but I was trying to see if I could put it here without a tree, maybe on some pillars or some foundation block, or on another tree. But it didn't work. It would not work. So if you guys know of any tricks on how to place a wooden platform without having a redwood tree, let me know. Because there's some really nice ones here with the spiral stairs that go all the way up, and it's a gigantic platform. And so here I'm just kind of messing around. I wasn't gonna place that, but I wanted to see how it looked. But I started building up my walls and getting this little section created. This is gonna be like just like a little. At first, I was gonna say like a little foyer area, but it ended up being like a more of a living room. Um, and then I wanted stairs to kind of go up towards another section, which would be the have bedroom, and it would be kind of neat to have a restroom there too. But I could not get these two walls to connect, so instead I went a different route with that and used stairs, and I kind of leveled out. Then it glitched out. I tried to level out this way instead, because they wouldn't meet the other way. and then I was able to put which doesn't make sense. I don't know. Sometimes these blocks, the way they don't connect, it just kind of throws me off. And then I need some more support beams here. And yeah, so I was just going to do one level up and then build there. And then I didn't want to kind of carry on with a round foundation because it's so hard to keep it like that, and especially as it gets bigger. So I just decided to go square on this side, and I won't do windows on those walls because I'll be facing other walls. So here I was like, well, I could put a fireplace there, make it kind of cozy. So I decided to put it over here on this wall on a square foundation, and hopefully everything lines up with that. And added some thatch so I can get a good fire going. And the window cosmetic, I wish I could go up half a block with it. But I can't, so I just have it on the first layer. And putting that down on some of this room, just to kind of get an idea how it would look. And then I forgot about this thing. It's like a little bar or saloon, or what is it called? I don't know. So I just stuck that there, but it was so dark I couldn't see anything, and I went back to the console commands, and this is when I figured out how to set the day. And so I wanted to put bottles in the shelves because I think that would have looked really neat, but I couldn't get them on there. So I was able to put some on the bar part. And these glasses are okay, but they look kind of metallic, and I don't really care for that. But I think I have some more bottles in my inventory, so I might use those. I might replace them later. And so I'm just adding in the Frontier skin over all of this. And then I was like, oh, get a couch, get some chairs, get that set up. Then my fire goes out. Get it nice and lined up. And it just kind of reminds me of an Airbnb, like a nice cabin out in the woods. Like, I love cabins. I love fireplaces. Just seems real cozy. And I do wish this DLC, I wish it had a few more skins on it. I do love the Frontier skin for building. You have options for like the doors, and you can do saloon doors, and you can do picture frames, and things like that, and the railings. But I wish I had another texture for the walls. Maybe like an inside wallpaper texture, and then an outside wood texture. That would be nice. But they only have the wood. And so when I started placing the carpet down, that's when I realized my couch was not lined up. And so put that back down. That's lined up, and realize my chair is not lined up. And so then, I guess I was still working on the couch. And then working on the chair. Mm, I think it's lined up. Who knows? And so now I wanted to find like an end table, but I couldn't find the right size. And so I decided like maybe I can do like a I don't know why I keep doing that, but maybe I can do like a barrel. And so I went through those options to see find a good one. Since this is like a rustic, I say cabin, but it's not a cabin. Who knows what it is? Yeah, and that might be a little too close to the chair, but I think it'll do for now. Yeah. And then something else to just fill in that space to make it feel real cozy. And oh, am I trying to find fuel? What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get a plant in there. Okay, and I was trying to size it down a little bit, but again, I could not find it. I could not click on it. And I was wishing that we had a toggle option. Like if you have 5 items that are just layered on each other, then you should be able to toggle through them. So, you know, so like if I hit tab or something, like it should go to the next item instead of having to walk around and jump around to try to find it. So, anyways, I couldn't find it. I picked up the vase. I still couldn't find it, and so I just left it. I just put the vase back there. I made it look like it was the plant was in it. And then I was like, I need something else for that spot. So I was looking for some kind of like I don't know, like a dresser or yeah, something to fill in that space. And I got a picture too. Yeah, it looks good. The picture seems kind of bright. Like I wish it was just a little bit dimmer. And I couldn't figure out what to put here. Because I didn't want it to look too much like a bedroom. I didn't want it to look too much like an office room. So I decided to get the most cluttered looking one just to fill in the space. So I picked that one. And then I was like, well, I'll find like a shelf or something so I can add stuff on top. And so I got that. There's different variations of it. And I keep accidentally like pivoting the or like but it's level when I put it on there, but I accidentally hit I guess E or something and it starts to turn it. So I put this up there, but then I didn't like the way it looked like it was hanging off the edge of the shelf. So then I had to redo that. And I was saying that I wish you could just like move the position, like you know the X, Y, Z, but you cannot. So you have to pick it up and then place it back down. And then at this point, I was just messing around. And then I wanted a picture. I wanted one that looked like it was like a standing frame. So I didn't know if that was one of the variants on there. But it wasn't. And so I decided to do just a regular hanging picture. Yeah. I mean, I think that looks really cozy. I wish they had like a runner or something. Put that in front of the stairs, but yeah, that looks okay. It looks cozy. And so I wanted to do some rails here, but they kind of just sunk into the wall. I wanted them to stick out just a little bit, just to give it some texture. They sunk into the wall, and I didn't want to worry about taking them off, so I just left them there. So that was it, guys. Bye. Bye.